Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
And welcome back. For many veterans, their fight lasts long after the battlefield. Many deal with PTSD.
KSN's Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer explain how one Kansas man is helping fellow veterans get the help they need.
James Franklin was drafted into the Army in May of 1966 and served with the 9th Division. In December of that year, the division deployed to Vietnam, their operations deep in the heart of the Mekong Delta, an area controlled by the Viet Cong.
I'm just an old country boy. Yeah, they had me scared.
For many veterans like James Franklin, the memories and horrors of Vietnam are as vivid as they were decades ago.
July the 11th of '67. That was a 3.5-hour ordeal. That's another story.
As part of the Mobile Riverine Forces, Franklin would face some of the toughest conditions in the jungles of Vietnam.
I catch 2 bad operations back to back. I had been wounded a couple of times.
Despite being wounded, Franklin would complete his tour honorably discharged just before the Tet Offensive. In 1969, Franklin would seek help at a Texas VA, an experience that left him even more isolated.
And swore I would never grace the doors of a VA again in my life.
25 years later, a friend would lend him a book that changed his life forever.
And I started reading that, and I said, man, I got PTSD. But I didn't know what to do about it.
While learning the VA system, a counselor gave Franklin an idea.
She told me, says, why don't you start sharing what you know about the VA with these guys that are needing to go through there.
Franklin has since helped countless veterans negotiate the VA.
I can walk them over and introduce them to the people at the desk, and this individual needs an intake. And that speeds the process up tremendously.
Franklin has also connected VA workers to filmmakers. He appeared in 3 documentaries working to educate a new audience on the struggles of Vietnam veterans.
We as Vietnam vets said, never again on our watch will warriors be treated as we were.
Giving back to those who gave so much.
When all was said and done, I finally figured out why I survived all that, or at least something I was comfortable with, and that's to do what I do today.
Franklin says he's always looking for volunteers to replicate what he does. If you'd like to find out more about mental health resources for veterans, visit this story on our website. That's ksn.com. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's Veteran of the Week, Staff Sergeant James Franklin. Sergeant Franklin served our country in Vietnam and was injured twice. On behalf of all of Kansas, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.